Take the chains off the brain. We've been handcuffed.
It's Poppy's jacket. Sorry. I'm keeping it. I don't care.
Did you just have a moment? Because it was
Well,
like,
because it's like, it's so, I wear glasses, so I'm like, I can't really see, but it's so like kind of wrinkly a little bit because she washed it and just gave it to me. Not gave it to me, but let me wear it because I got on like this sleeveless thing, but I got on the wrong bra. Eh,
a lot going on.
that. Go ahead though.
Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and however you're listening to this. I am one of your hosts, RDJ.
And I'm your other host, Ashley, aka Threes, aka Real Life with Ashley. Plug.
That is a plug. That is a plug.
I'm
You plugged
playing.
it, and we want to
I'm
thank you
playing.
for entering the gray with us today. How are you?
I'm sleepy as hell. I've been saying I'm sleepy damn every fucking episode we done had. I'm sleepy. I am mentally going through it. Uh I mean, it's just normal everyday life stuff, but sometimes my labels get the best of me. And so I've been trying to deal with that every single day. And when I'm talking about, when I say labels, it's like my mental health labels and stuff like that for people who may be tuning in for the first time. Um, and so, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out life on this floating rock. And there's that. I'm healing. I'm hurting every day, but I'm still growing, and I'm doing it. I'm doing the work. So there's that. Yeah, that's
That's
it.
good. Well,
I guess.
no, it's good. I mean, at least it's progress. You're
Yeah.
healing, right? Hurting,
I
but you're
mean,
healing and you're doing the things that you need to do. So
yeah.
even small steps is progress. So
Okay.
take your W's.
I guess I just thought a W would feel different, but no, no. I'll take it. I don't know what to do with it though. I don't know where to put it. It can't go on my win shelf because it don't feel like a win. But I'll take it.
Okay.
You know,
I'm pulling for
I'm
you
being
though.
honest. I don't want to be like, yeah, thanks, because that's me being fake, and I'm not gonna be fake.
No, I just think that's you trying to like overcompensate a super win with just a minor win.
I think a win is a win. It just doesn't feel
Right.
like a win.
So why not put that win with the
Cause I don't feel
other
like I
win?
won anything. I feel like people. That's like everybody getting a participation trophy. Like that's not a win. Just because you participated doesn't mean that you won. Like I don't want a participation trophy. I'm supposed to be doing this. This is my life. But I'm saying I'm. I don't feel like I have a good footing on these things. It doesn't feel like a win, and I want a win to feel like what it is. I can say I'm making progress. I can say I'm still going. I can be proud of myself for continuing the march, but I can't be like it's a small victory. Like I don't think it is. But anyway, I don't want to overcomplicate things. I'll take whatever you say. I think that's how the world thinks, and I just think a little differently. But I'll take it. I just don't know where to put it. But I appreciate it. That's not supposed to say. I appreciate it.
From the beginning, yeah. But you know what? I
See?
wanted you to express yourself. You know,
I just don't know. I don't know
that's
how
where
I
you
can
was
keep
at.
up with how y'all regular folk talk. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I will be under regular folk then.
You are regular. You are neurotypical. You got a regular brain.
From
From what?
from what? From your perspective?
From yours? This is not the first time that we talked about this.
Right. So how's bipolar schizophrenia regular?
Who bipolar schizophrenic here?
I am.
Since when?
I always what? I got medical records to prove that.
Okay.
Shout out to my mom. Thanks, mom, for passing that to your boy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's a win right there. Put that in the win column. It's not a win, but that ain't the point. The
I'm
point
about to
is
say I've seen bipolar schizophrenia in my family, and that's not a win.
I
That's
mean,
very
everybody's
sad.
severity is different though. Some people is mild, some people is severe.
It's still sad, regardless. I don't think anybody like. I hope I get that. That's not a win.
No, I was being funny when I said
I
that.
know.
I mean, you
I
knew
know.
that, but
I know.
I
And you
know.
started to justify, so I was trying to see how you was gonna justify that. So,
No,
all right.
there was no justification at all. There was
Hmm,
no
okay.
justification at all. It's hereditary. Well,
Hmm, didn't know that.
in my case, it was for sure.
Hmm, okay.
You think your mental labels isn't hereditary?
They're not all hereditary. No.
Huh.
Yeah. No. Some of them are like autism is, but there are lots that aren't hereditary
Hmm.
because some of
Okay.
them are developmental like disabilities, and some of them are whatever. I don't know. I'm not well versed in it yet. But yeah, they're not all hereditary. No.
I got you. Well, on my end, I am doing a lot better.
I
I
didn't know if you
guess.
were finished. I would have asked you.
Oh, go
But
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you was already talking. Go ahead.
I want to take that from you. Go ahead.
How you doing, man?
Dang, man. You know what? I'm
Good.
glad you asked. So I am doing a lot better than I guess the last couple episodes that we didn't had.
That's good.
I know that we didn't had some episodes where we opened up and we're always saying, well, you know what, we're not good, we're not okay, blah 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 blah. But I'm okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
good.
think I'm doing the work, whether I'm doing it out loud or about silently, is it's being done, and I'm coming out on the positive end of things. So just continue to keep my head up and grind for the things that I want and the person that I want to be, and I will get to the places and my purpose. To what?
Are you okay?
Why is that?
You like, and then the faces, and then the purpose, and then the
The
like. Are
reason
you
why, because like my charging thing is charging, but then it says it's not. So I'm looking over here to see why is it not charging, right? So it's like,
okay?
okay, that's plugged in. Why is it not charging? It's charging. Okay.
Okay. All right. I was just like, are you cracked?
It's bipolar
No,
schizophrenia.
they ain't what it is. That ain't it don't work like that. I'll show you what it look like.
Okay. I'm continuing to doing the work. I'm doing the things that I need to do, and I want to progress and become the person that I want to be, and the person that I say I am. So every day is a progressive day, whether it's a step back for me to realize why I stepped back, or a step forward to see where my next step will be. So either way, it's progress.
That's take your win, take your W.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. That's
Thank you.
great.
That's when it's
I'm
forced. It
trying
don't
to say,
sound like it. But
I'm trying to
but did
say
you
the
hear?
things that
But
are
did you?
supposed to be said.
No.
I'm happy for you.
But you said this is not the this.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. You gonna take it?
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
for being happy for me.
You're
That's what
welcome.
that sounded like.
I didn't. No, I said I'm happy for you. I'm
Right.
happy for you.
I'm just saying the way that you was like, you know what I'm saying? Take your
Okay.
wins.
Take your W.
Yeah.
Take your win.
Yeah, you see you hear how you saying it?
Yeah, I'm trying to just make sure I'm saying the right stuff. I just was gonna say I'm happy for you because I mean that is it's great to hear. Like
Yeah. I just don't want to be a sad person all the time, or oh, I'm always going through it, and oh, this is not right in my life, and blah blah blah. Guess what? There are a lot of things that are right in my life. There are a lot of things that I'm able to do, and I'm able to provide for myself, and for those select few that are around me. So I wanna make that be known. Like I do have great aspects that are a part of my life that I would like to give some wins to, and then there are a couple of them.
why does it make you feel some type of way? If you're like, oh, I'm sad, oh, I'm going through. Why does it make you feel some type of way?
Because we also manifest the energy that we say out loud.
If
If you
you
say
believe
you're
in it.
sad, yeah, I do believe in that.
Mhm.
Like, you say, "Oh, I feel this way, I'm depressed." Like your body and your cells listen to that. That's why they say you manifest what you say. You feel weak, you're gonna feel weak. You feel strong, your body will adjust itself so it can feel strong. I do believe in that.
Okay. I'm really just asking for all the people, even yourself, who think that I rage bait you.
For
I'm
myself.
yeah, because in one episode you was like, they think that you rage bait me. I told them she ain't doing that. Then the other episode you was like, you is rage baiting me.
You have your moments where you do.
I'm definitely not. I'm literally just asking questions, and this is one of them where I was just like,
This wasn't a
no,
rage bait moment though.
I know. I'm saying it could turn into that because I'm asking you follow up questions now, and that's what people when they watch this they be like, "She trying to get under his skin." I'm like, I'm really not. I really just want to know, like, why does that make you feel some type of way to be like, "Oh man, I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad." Like, I
That's the
feel like when you don't feel when you for me, you can help me out. If I'm really not feeling okay, if I really am going through and I really am having a hard time, I think it's okay to say that. And I think that that
I
needs to
agree.
be shown more because, and this is not to say what you just did was wrong. It's not because how you feel is how you genuinely feel. But I was trying to get an understanding of why you said what you said because my initial thought was, oh, you doing what most people do. Most people pretend like everything's cool and they pretend like, hey, I'm good. And they put on this front, this facade, like everything's good because they don't want to feel the impact of what they're actually going through. Or they don't want other people to know that they're actually going through it. So they want to, it's like a mask that they put on. You know what I mean? And so it's like, are you putting on a mask or are you not? For me, I'd rather just be authentic. Like, and I'm not saying that you're not. That's why I asked you the follow up questions. But for me, it's like I just want to be authentic. Hey, I'm not feeling good. Yeah, assume the positive. But since the positive, fake it. Hey, oh my God, what? That's shown every day. I'm gonna be real with you and just let you know, like, no, I'm going through it every single day. I have felt bad. Every single day I have moments where I cry. Every single day
That's
I'm
tough.
working on myself. And yeah, because I'm actually doing the work to get better. So it's not a beautiful journey. It's real. It's as real as I can be. It's like
It's
it's not
life though.
yeah, but I'm saying specifically for what this the thing about healing and actually like working on something is that life doesn't stop. So it's like while I'm working on this specific thing and trying to heal through this specific thing, which it really hurts, I got to not only heal through it, but I got to make sure that I'm avoiding it. And then I got to make sure it doesn't come back. I got to make
Right.
sure it's not still here. And I still
Right.
got to make sure the scar is cleared. And then I still got to live regular life around it with all my other titles and everything. So it's like, that's a lot. And I don't want to get up here and be like, I feel great. You know what? Just
The
because I
s-
feel good in the moment, I
but
actually work on myself every single day.
the scar is the scar though. You're
Yeah.
forever in this life going to be healing from something.
Yeah, but it's
So
not a scar yet. It's still open. That's what I'm saying. It's not it's open. I'm healing. It's not healed. A scar means it's healed. It's not healed. I'm healing. I'm still
yeah, but you said make sure the
healing.
scar is cleared. You
Well,
probably
I'm just
meant the
saying like
wound is clear.
yeah. The wound. Like make sure all of that is clear. Like I'm trying to work on it and get everybody out the operating room. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's sunshine and rainbows, dude. It's not. Now, is it going to last forever? Probably not. But I will be realistic and I will show up realistically. If for the next 6 months, I'm like, damn, it's kicking my ass. But then after the 6 months, it's all sunshine and rainbows. Then I'm okay with that. But I don't want to get up here. I'm not saying that that's what you just did. I asked you the questions to see why you said what you said. Because for me, when I heard it, I was just like, well, that doesn't seem right. How you go through a life changing all you know what I'm saying, life altering thing. You just sunshine and rainbows from 2 weeks of putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
like,
because it's not about staying in the dark place or staying in that area and just knowing that if there's instant change or instant gratification from actions or things that you're doing, my mindset can just change the same way. I can choose this, I can eliminate that.
but why not just okay, so when I hear that, when I hear you say that, it sounds like you know how you got laundry that you need to fold and you like maybe fold a couple shirts and then close the door and then you open the door up again, you fold a couple more shirts and then close the door. It's like why not just stand in there and fold up all the clothes at once. It might be annoying. You might cry. You might hate it. You wish that you was eating somewhere else. You was doing something else. But
Right.
it took you 6 months to fold all the clothes, but you finally did it. Why not just fold all of them so you ain't got to worry about it again, rather than what I'm hearing, what you're doing, and I'm okay with being completely wrong. But like what it sounded like, what you said was like, oh yeah, like I'm doing this and then I go back to that. And then I'm doing this and then I go back to it. Like I don't need to stay in it because it's not done. You're not healed from it. You didn't say I'm completely transformed. Everything's great. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing the work, but everything's good. It's just like
No,
so you picking it, you're microdosing you're chipping away at it, but you're not actually like, hey, I'm about to get this shit done. It's like, I'm gonna work on it a little bit. That's what I'm hearing. Is that not correct? Or is that
um,
correct?
uh, uh, there's an inference that you drew from what I said, or a
Mm-hmm.
projection that you did
Mm-hmm.
from what I said, which
Yeah.
could be something that you're probably doing, and I could be completely wrong as well. Or it's more so the way that I said it, that's the way that you interpreted it. Right?
Yeah, because I'm not. Because you said that I'm probably doing. I'm like, I'm literally telling you that I'm just staying in the. I'm staying in the room folding
Right,
clothes.
right. And yeah, and I'm not in the room. I'm probably out on the couch and the laundry is next to me, and every now and
Okay,
then
so
I
yes,
grab a shirt, I'm looking
that's what I
at it,
said.
looking at TV, ha ha ha, still grabbing the shirt. Yeah, the
Hmm.
laundry is going to get done because I know that the laundry has to get done. But life is still happening. Everything around me is still happening.
You know how you like. Because I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. The at least the reasoning behind why I do what I do. Why are you laughing?
Nah, because nah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
The reason why I do what I do. Have you ever like put something off or like put off your errands and shit like that, and then or like put off like cleaning up something because like I don't feel like doing that shit, but then when you do it, it
Right.
only take like an hour or two,
That's
and
why
then
we're
you're
talking
like,
about
oh
laundry.
shit,
Yeah.
all right. So instead of you taking that hour or two to get the laundry done, you rather spread it out over 40 weeks, 2 minutes a day. So now you're dealing with the problem way longer than you actually needed to when you could have had it done a long time ago if you just stayed focused on what you needed to get done.
Nobody knows how long that problem or how long whatever task is going to
But
be there.
and you're correct.
Right.
However, you
So
doing it the way that you're doing it
it works for
sort of
me.
I'm not talking about whether it's right or wrong or whatever it works. I'm just trying to get understanding. I want you to understand what I'm saying, and I'm understanding and I'm making sure I'm on the same page with what you're saying. What it sounds like, if you do it that way because you don't know when it's going to end, your work sounds like it's going to be forever. It's going to be a part of every day, like forever in a day. When is the transformation? When are you going to collect your wind? At this point, if you're microdosing and chipping away, you don't even have any markers to say, like, hey, I made progress. You don't have a 10% done, a 50% done, a 70% done, because you're only chipping away at little pieces every single day versus somebody who was like, all right, I'm standing right here and folding all the clothes. I can see all the clothes is folded, blah, 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 because this is my focus right now. Yes, life is still going. Even in real life, when you're folding clothes, life is still life, and you still got life that's happening around you, but you're focused on folding clothes. So if you stood there those 2 hours, probably 6 hours for me, because all of my clothes are off of the shelves and clean, but on the floor, not folded. Hey, all of my closet is some mountains everywhere. But stand there for 6 hours and fold the clothes up versus having this problem every time you go to your closet and open it up, and it's like, damn, let me get this shirt because this looks like too much. It looked like too much versus like, let me just get this shit done. Boom, boom, boom. You do it, and now you don't got to worry about it again. And now you know what to do the next time you have some clothes that need to be folded, blah blah blah. But if you do it the way that I feel like you're doing it, the reason why that wouldn't work for me is because let's say let's say I'm healing from a relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say that's the work that I'm doing. I'm healing from a relationship. If I do it your method, I'm going to take those problems into my next relationship and into the next one because life doesn't stop. So I'm still working on and chipping away at stuff from this last person. And I'm going to end up doing these things here because I didn't take the time that was needed to actually do the work, focus on just doing that work, get that shit done so I can go back out into the world. And so that's why I'm like, the chipping away method, like it feels good to you, and we are creatures of comfort, and we want to do the things that feel good. But realistically, Going to the gym and fucking pushing them motherfucking weights and pushing yourself feels way better and will be way better for you. Probably won't feel better, but it'll be way better for you in the long run than you just going to the gym, opening up the door and going, yeah, and leaving. Like that's all. So I'm like, I just don't see. I'm not understanding, and I now have a subject in front of me that I can follow your journey. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying I don't see how microdosing is helping because you're taking it into your every situation. You're when are you fucking when is it going to become a scar? Like I don't understand. So, but that's why I brought up the relationship one. It's like okay, I'm chipping away at it, and then I met somebody else, and now hey, you got to pay for the stuff that happened here because I'm still not over this. I still haven't finished this. I still haven't done this, and now that's being piled on top of this, and you're gonna get to the point where you're like, I'm about to snap in this bitch. I got so many problems, and it's like, yeah, because you're not dealing with none of them. That's how I think of it. But if you just deal with it, get it done, then it's like, okay, I ain't got to worry about that. Now I know what to do. It's like I could keep giving examples, but it's like it just doesn't
Right.
make sense.
Even
But
with that, even with the examples that you gave, both of us fall under that category. The only difference is that I said I'm better. I'm doing good and I'm still working on myself and I'm
right,
okay. I
yeah,
just
no,
I
that's
choose
fine.
not to say that oh I'm mentally drained and I'm tired and I'm this
Right,
and I choose not to say those things.
right.
That's the only difference.
No, I know the differences. I was asking the why behind it. That's what this whole conversation is. Is me getting an
Right.
understanding of
And
your why behind why you do it, and then me. So I got the why behind why you do it. Then I was trying to get the why and really just get a better understanding of why you chose that method and how beneficial is it. And I'm using what you're saying with what I'm saying and thinking and trying to see like, can I change my mind and do it this way, or is there something that I can incorporate? And that's why I keep repeating like I just don't see this ain't to say who's right or wrong or try to change anybody's mind. It's just for me personally because I like to learn.
I
It's
understand
just
that.
like, yo,
But
I don't think I'll ever heal anything like that. It just doesn't make sense. Like I don't think I'll ever heal. I think I'm gonna just keep carrying shit along into different places if I keep microdosing it rather
we
just
do
going
that
through it
every
for a couple
day.
weeks.
I mean,
I don't. But what do you mean? You saying it's humans?
yes.
Okay, I can see that. Well, I'm understanding that now. I didn't know that. Sometimes how you think is you. Well, for me, the way that I think, I assume that other people are thinking or moving the same way until I'm shown otherwise. And then when I see otherwise, I'm like, oh, why though? But tell me why. So you don't think this? So you don't think that? You don't. I just want to understand
Yeah,
and know why they
because
do it.
whatever energy that you have before you get into whatever situation, whether you're washing dishes or cleaning the house or going to work, whatever the situation is, whatever energy you have before you reach that task is the energy that you're carrying into whatever task that you do, unless you're just God level top tier with compartmentalizing. And a lot of people is not good at compartmentalizing, keeping personal and business or whatever situation is separate to deal with the task at hand. I'm good at compartmentalizing, or at least I feel like I am. And the fact that I choose to say that I'm better than what I was is a factual statement. I'm not
Yeah, that's yeah.
right.
I agree.
So I didn't see that I was just downplaying what I'm feeling or what I'm going through by
Mhm.
choosing to say the words that I said.
Right, and I agree with you.
All right.
That's why I said it was nothing about you saying anything wrong or anything like that. It was just more so I just want understanding. I wanted to understand why you were saying what you're saying because I'm like to do a big transformation and then in 2 weeks to be like, oh shit, hey, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? It's like,
On a big
okay, talk to me
transformation,
about that.
it's just,
Once
it
in a
went
while, like
from
what you said on a couple episodes ago. It's like I'm doing a complete self identity restructuring. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right.
like,
I mean,
that's all.
even following your beliefs and your ideology of how people can change with the work or in a snap of a thought, I don't see how people can.
Oh, wait, you said people get changed in the snap of a thought?
Yeah,
No, that's not my belief. My belief is that people can change, but oftentimes they don't because they don't actually put in the work and the time. And you said, how do you know something has changed? I said, time will show if it changed.
right. But
Just
to
because you
have
said
the
it, I'm not.
mindset to change, it's a snap of a thought.
Yeah, the mindset to change. That's why I said I didn't know if you meant like people changing that fast. I'm like, I don't believe that people change that fast.
People
I
can
think if
change that
they,
fast.
I,
If
I, yeah, but you don't know if it's actually a change. I think people can do something that fast, but to say that it's a change, to say that I'm no longer this and I don't do that anymore, only time will tell that. Just because you say I ain't gonna cheat on this girl no more, and then you don't cheat the next day, that doesn't mean that you are no longer cheating. Time will tell. Time
well,
will show.
I mean, it's showing that you're no longer cheating. That is time. Each second that passes by is time. It's not measured by the second, minute, hour, day, blah blah blah. Oh, that's time. No, right now is a different time than what just happened a while ago, and that is showing change. Just because I didn't cheat on her yesterday, or you didn't cheat on him yesterday, or today, or tomorrow, doesn't mean that you're not going to cheat. Because right, you're saying time will show if that's an actual thing. But nevertheless, how is you measuring time? You measuring it by the day?
I'm measuring time by sure. Let's say by the day, by the year. I told you it take years. If you do it again, you did not change. I don't
Right,
care what people say. You did not change if you
right.
do it again.
But
People like people make mistakes. No. Either you change something and you said you're not going to do it again, or you just hope that you don't do it again. But to say that, hey, I'm never going to cheat ever again. I'm never going to lie ever again. The next time that you lie, you just went X amount of days without lying, but you still lie.
but
So it's
that's
like,
and that is true. But until that point happened, it's still a change.
we'll see.
Hazard or we'll see. Because if I die and I never do it, then what? What now? Oh, he changed at the end when he died. No, I changed a long time ago. You're just now seeing the change because it didn't apply until I was dead.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. I'll say he was changing. I don't know if he was changed. He
Wow.
died. So I don't know. Shit. But
But did he do it again?
probably not. So yeah, I could probably say he changed, but had he still been alive, we would see. Don't ever do it again. You do it again, you didn't change.
Well, I
You're just
mean,
you in the beginning. In the beginning, you hope that you never did that thing. You didn't want to do that thing. Nobody, no, most of us don't wake up and be like, I think one day I want to be a liar and a cheater and a narcissist and a killer. And nobody does that.
you don't know that.
So, oh,
People
I
do
said
do
most
that.
people. I said most people. I said most people. Most
Okay.
people don't do that. So, because I know you. So, most people don't do that. But, for the most of the people who don't do that, they're hoping that they don't end up doing those things. And then when they do it, it's like, oh, fuck, I did it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm never going to do it again.
it's like a New
So,
Year's
let's see.
resolution. That's all it is.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
I'm just creating a similarity to what you said to an actual thing that people do. They
Oh,
wake
about not being able to change?
correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were saying like they can just use it like, hey,
No, no,
I ain't
no, no.
gonna
No, I'm
like,
saying like people make New Year's resolution and then guess what? And when they actually do it, it's like, dang, now I gotta wait
and
until next
that's
year.
the point that I'm proving.
I
That
know
I
what
mean,
you
you're proving my point with that. Is what I'm saying. It's like time will tell if you really changed.
yeah, but
You didn't
my
really change. You were
eh,
just on the way to becoming something, but you
right.
never became
And
what you wanted
and
to be.
my point is more so like how are you measuring time? Because if
If
certain
you
amount
never
of
do
time
it again,
but if certain amount of time has passed by, that's still not considered change, even though time has passed by.
so
Because
it
you said
depends on
time will tell.
right. So it depends on what we're talking about, right? So if you give me a something, give me a something if somebody's trying to change.
Diet.
Okay. So if you're like, I'm going to live this healthy lifestyle, I'm never going to get this obese again, I'm never going to blah, 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 and you start working out or you do some crazy diet or whatever and you lose all the weight and you're like, I'm changed. Okay, great. I can see results. Time will tell
It's
if
a
you really
change though.
changed or, right. But I look at change as something really like concrete and final.
You're looking for permanent. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, because that's a change. If not, you just did stuff. I did something. I altered something really quick. But I'm
It's
talking about like for me, change is permanent. Change is like this is it. Like this is this. So if it's like I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to live a healthy lifestyle. I'm going to get myself together, blah, blah, blah. When you do that and you hold that shit off forever, you changed. Yes. We were in the journey of your change. When
Right.
you die and you still had that healthy life and the this and the that, you changed. Yes, you did. Now, like I said in the other episode, 5 years could go by, 10 years could go by, and I could be like, you know what? It's been a long time. I guess you have changed. Okay. But the next time that you do it, the next time you do balloon up or whatever the fuck, or fuck up your heart or your arteries or whatever you do, then it's like, okay, you didn't really change. You were hoping to, but you didn't actually change. You were on your way to becoming, but you never became what you wanted to change into. Try again. And that's why people be celebrating too early. That's why I'm not a fan of like, take your W. No, because you're celebrating the victory and you haven't been there. You can acknowledge your progress, but celebrating, no, I think you should celebrate when it's actually necessary. I think when you celebrate, when you're just in the like actually celebrating, like, hey, I'm gonna take my W, a win's a win. I feel like that's handing out a participation trophy to everybody when you shouldn't do that. You getting the same dopamine hits as if you already completed it.
Right. But that's also saying that we're granted time to do the things to get to that point to celebrate.
Right. So my point is, if we're not granted the time and we don't know when the time is, why not take the time to actually focus on it and not microdose it? Because then if you do it your way, it will be like, I'm never changed. I just keep feeling good every day because I just microdose the pain. I don't really look at it. I just kind of like peek through the peephole and close the door back. It's
That's
like,
not
oh, okay. Whew.
so.
Because then you're not really
Am
changing.
I folding something every now and then and closing it and then folding again, or now I'm just peeping through the peephole and
Well, I'm
closing it
just
back?
giving a different scenario, but yeah, we can go back to the fold and close thing. Yeah, it's like you just folding something every now and again, and you and your method, you'll be folding for the rest of your life. Whereas you could have folded it
No,
for
I'm gonna
two
be
weeks and
folding
then be done.
until it's done. It's not forever laundry.
Didn't you say that healing was forever?
Yeah, healing is forever.
Okay,
It
so
don't
you
matter.
will be folding that laundry
Yeah,
forever.
but
It's not going to get to a scar yet
it's not the same
because it's still
laundry.
an open wound that right. You got more piles added on because that was the laundry from your last relationship. Now you got the laundry from this relationship in the other relationship and the relationship that you're going to build
If
all
we're
throughout
using
life.
relationship,
All
yeah,
of it is still there. So you're still folding all of these fucking
yeah,
clothes
because there's
instead of
work
you,
laundry.
instead of you doing it the way that I say is best is where all the laundry from this relationship, I'm going to fold it all up, bag it up, do whatever I need to do with it before I go into the next thing. That way, in the next relationship, I know how to avoid laundry piling up like that. I know how to avoid having to be the only one folding laundry. I know how to do all of these things, not chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. And then now I'm not learning anything. I'm just getting up all of the laundry for the rest of my life. Now it's never going to pile up like that again because I learned. So now I just got a scar that, yes, I will take the scar into the next relationship, but I've learned from the scar. I know what to do now. But if you're just chipping away and you're just jumping into things and jumping into things prematurely, you're not learning anything. You got all these fucking buckets and baskets of laundry that you got to chip away at. Now your partner may be chipping away at it, trying to help you chip away at this shit. Like it just seems like a lifelong
And that's
like
okay.
ugh.
That's what a partner does. A partner helps their partner. They just don't let them suffer in silence. That's crazy.
Yeah, baby. Hey. Hey, yeah, yeah. I can't have no partner like that. Hey, I don't do my work. I just kind of like do a little
People,
bit every now and then. Oh no, I don't want to get finished with my scenario. I don't really do my work. I just kind of do a little bit every now and again. But if you could help me out, because I don't want to do it all by myself. I could have been done with this before I even met you. But I want you to bring it up here. And hey, guess what? Because we are a thing, we're going to have our own clothes and laundry. We don't have anywhere to put it because I still got all this other stuff. But if you could just help me chip away at that old laundry from my old relationship, that would be great. Not to do the work, but I figure we can do it because we're partners. And that's what partners do. You would be like, yay, and you would sign up for that?
people hear different ways. I did
You
sign up
would
for
be
that.
like, yay, and sign up for that?
If I'm invested in that person and I'm interested, yes. Why wouldn't I? People don't come healed. People don't come already put together. People don't come
No,
prepared
stay on
to.
topic. Stay on topic. Stay on topic.
I am
We're
that.
talking about specifically Stuff that they should have worked on from a previous relationship. They did not do it.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
now
People
earning.
don't
Okay, I
come
just want to make
healed.
sure.
People don't come prepared to be in a relationship.
So
People,
why get in a relationship with somebody who's not prepared to be in a
because
relationship?
sometimes people can't do stuff by themselves.
Why get in a relationship with people who are not prepared to be in a relationship?
I mean, that's up to the person that's getting into a relationship.
Yeah, they can't do things. Everybody can't do everything by themselves. That's true. But
Correct.
they have people who have titles and places that's not partner.
Yeah.
You should be like, oh, let
Friendships
me.
heal, time heal, love heals. All these things heal. And it's not things that people do solo. They do it with other people.
But you're saying you're actively going to sign up. And let me ask you this. Would you, because you would sign up for it, you said that you did. That's what you were starting to say, that you did sign up for it. Would you also be comfortable with giving that to someone else? Like, hey, look, I'm still got this that I'm working on, blah, blah, blah. I would love it because I know how the conversation goes. I couldn't fathom it. But I would love for you to help me work on the stuff from my old relationship while we also build our relationship and fix our stuff too.
If they're
Is that how it goes?
emotionally intelligent enough to convey that type of message,
No, I'm saying, how would you do it? Are
I
you
mean,
are
I,
you
I, I never, I never been in a scenario like that to where that
but
was
would you
expressed.
is what I'm trying to get at.
Would I?
Would you no, I'm not that it was expressed to you, but I'm saying for you giving your laundry to them, like you telling a young lady like, I
No,
got laundry that I need help with.
I'm not giving her my laundry. I'm just saying this is the laundry I have. If you want to be with me while I deal with this, you want to help me deal with this, hey, the door is open. But these are the things that I got to do in order to be completely available to you. Okay? They got their own laundry. They got their own baggage. You got your own laundry. You got your own baggage. I got mine. Everybody has that. Ain't nobody coming out here just scot free. It's okay. It's life. We're humans. Everybody has something. Ain't nobody just spawning here with nothing. Like we
I
here
think
with
people
something.
have scars. I don't think everybody has baggage. I think people do have scars. I think people can say, hey, I've been through this, I learned from
Right.
this, and
And
this is
then
what I did to do it. Not, hey, I'm healing from this. It's
and,
still an open wound, an open sore.
right.
Those
And
people should
then
not be in relationships.
but you don't even know. You could be talking to somebody and get 6 months in and then they bring up something in their past and it's like triggering to you and you was like, you know what? I didn't deal with that. That is still laundry that I didn't deal with. And guess what? Now you got to deal with it. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna pause the relationship and be like, you know what? Wait, give me a second. Let me go deal with this because I never healed or I never deal with this. Why? What?
Yes.
That's okay. So that's leading
Yes.
someone on.
No, it's not, because you just said I didn't know about it. If I knew about it, then yeah, I'm
So
leading them
why
on. But
not?
you're
So
saying that
so why
for
not?
some
One.
weird reason, I didn't know that there was something that I needed to work on. You're saying I didn't know that there was something that I need to work on for whatever reason. It just slipped my mind. And then this person did something and it triggered oh shit, I need to go work on that. My bad. But still stay with me because we've been here 6 months. No, I'm not going to put that on you. I got some things I need to deal with. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Clearly, this moment shows that I'm not ready for a relationship like I thought that I was. And I need to go work on some stuff. Not, hey, you sit around and stick here and stand beside me and all that. What? That's
But
crazy.
why not?
Why would I? Why would I put that burden on someone else? They weren't looking for somebody who was doing that. They're ready.
You're
The
not.
people that I'm talking to are ready to be in a relationship. They've been past these things. And if we're 6 months in, Ashley has had all those conversations. I've seen all that I need to see. I've dug deep. They've also done the same thing. So if something miraculously just slipped past my mind and just pops up because they did something that I was just unaware of for 6 fucking months of intentional dating, 6 months of being in a relationship with somebody, 6 months, something pops up, I'm gonna back up because I need you to go over here and I don't want to hurt you and make that be something
But
else that
you're
I need to
you're
chip
hurting
away at.
them by backing away.
I'd rather it be that type of hurt than for me to actually scar you and bleed on you with this open wound that I have. I'm not going to
Even
do that.
even with that, it's not a burden that you're giving them. It's either they're accepting it or they're removing themselves.
They ain't got to worry about that. I'm not going
So
to
you're
make
making the
somebody.
decision for them.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that you need to accept and give me the grace and the space. If you do
It's
care about me, you do love me, you do like me, whatever, all those things, then give me the grace and the space to go work on this and get this shit done. Let me go, whatever I need to do. And guess what? it's not going to take me a long time because I'm actually be focused on getting that shit done. This shit might take 3 weeks of therapy. I had agoraphobia where I was stuck in my house for over a year. I thought that shit was going to take me a lifetime to heal from. I thought it was going to take me a lifetime. I went to therapy, and within 3 months, I was back out in the world doing shit that I needed to do, get my life together. So yeah, go and actually solely focus on getting that shit fixed,
Hmm.
and then we could jump back into it. It could take 2 weeks. It could take a day. It could take one good solid conversation. I don't know.
Right. And everything that you're mentioning involves somebody else. The conversation, the therapy, everything that you just mentioned
Right, but
involved
not my
using
partner.
someone.
I just said that. I said it's not going to be my partner. I said there's people who have titles that can help you deal with these things. But to put that on your partner, no. Now I can see if something comes up like together, like something happens with both of y'all, not from the past, but there's something that happened between both of y'all. This is something new. Then yeah, we could try to figure this out to make sure we don't introduce this. But you said I got triggered, which means that it was something from the past that I just didn't know of, that I didn't, heal on or work
It's
on or
not that
anything
you
like
didn't
that.
know of. It just sparked something. It was like, yo, like that's heavy. I never dealt with that. I never dealt with
That's what I'm saying.
um
You didn't fix
talking to
it.
my
You didn't.
grandparents or, you know, having a relationship with my mom or, just being a better sister to my siblings or anything to that degree. Something
Okay, so now we're going outside of relationship. So you're not talking
no,
about relationship. You're talking about life.
I said baggage. That is still
No,
baggage.
I'm not. But that's why I said I wanted to stay on topic. I'm talking
It's
about stuff
still the
from no,
topic.
no, no, no. Because you're talking about life. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying
You're
if
talking about
some
exes and stuff like that.
I'm talking
Everybody will
what
always have
oh
exes.
my God. Let me just finish. Please. I understand that. I want to make sure that we are on the same page and
It's the
that we're
same
talking
thing.
about the same thing. Okay, well, let me just say it so that I can make sure. If I am talking to someone and they do something to me that triggers me from a romantic relationship standpoint, I am not from the past that I didn't deal with, that I forgot, that I magical, it poofed out of my brain, it poofed back in, whatever. I am not going to have that person around. I'm going to exit. I'm going to leave and I'm going to go work on what I need to work on. Now, if we have that conversation and we come back to cool, but if not, hey, on to the next. That's totally fine. That's what I prefer anyway. But I'm not going to have that person along for the journey, along for the ride while I'm bleeding onto them. This is a wound that's open. I am bleeding. I'm not going to bleed onto them and be like, you my partner, you supposed to be. I'm not doing that. Go and do the work that you need to do and then get into the relationship. Stop coming open up and fucking battered and bruised and being like, but you said you love me. Like, don't do that shit to people. People need to stop doing that shit. Go do the shit and actually solely focus on getting the work done. Take those couple days, couple weeks, couple hours to be sad, downtrodden, whatever the fuck you need to be. Get the shit done. And then guess what? You can go play. Do your fucking chores and then you can go outside and play. But don't keep coming in and out of my house, washing dishes, running back outside with your friends. Clean it up, then running back outside with your friends. Then don't do that. Do the dishes, clean up, and you can go outside. Play as long as you want to. And that's how people need to look at life. Our parents was on to something when they did that shit back in the day. That's
Right.
how life
But you
needs to
just
be.
switched from relationships to talking about going outside.
Because
Then
I'm
you
trying to
went,
get you
wait,
to
wait,
I'm
wait.
trying to get you to
Okay.
understand what
I
I'm
understand. I
saying.
got you. So even on top of that, you talk
I'm
about the
still on
agoraphobia.
relationships though.
Right. But you're talking about agoraphobia and talking to somebody else and going to therapy, which wasn't relationship based. Everything that you
Right, because I'm
mentioned
trying to
has
get you
not
to understand what I'm talking about. I'm
right.
trying to
I've
give
been
you
knowing what
examples, but you
this
didn't.
it's baggage at the end of the day. It's
I'm not
different
talking about
things.
me going into the relationship with agoraphobia. I'm saying the example is when I was going through my shit with agoraphobia, I thought that shit was going to take a lifetime to heal and it didn't. I sat down, did the work, and I was done. So I'm taking that same
Right.
knowledge
But
and going into if a person triggers me, if the person I'm talking to triggers me about something that I didn't heal from with my ex, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this new person. I'm going to leave and I'm going to go work on myself. That's it. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go work on myself. I'm not going to be like, you need to be here because me and you are partners and it's all this time we invested in. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not bleeding on to people.
I mean, and that's your decision, but people grow and they heal and get stronger bonds when they go through it with the person. That's what happens. Oh, this is what you're
Trauma
dealing with?
bond.
Trauma bond, if that's what you want
That's
to call it.
horrible.
It's whatever you want to call it. Okay.
You think trauma bonds are good?
I do think trauma bonds are good. Yeah. You had a trauma bond with your therapist. That's why you would recommend her, because she made an impact on your life to the point to where, like, hey, yo, she do her shit, she know her
A
shit.
trauma bond is I have trauma, you have trauma, we're bonding over said trauma. It's not what you do with a therapist.
How would you know? Do you know
Because I
that
didn't do it.
therapist?
I didn't do it. You said me. I
Right,
didn't do
right.
it.
But did you know that therapists didn't have any trauma?
If you trauma bond with someone,
Right.
hey, right?
That
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. If you're trauma bonding with someone, you're bonding over shared trauma. You would know that it's shared. Yeah, we could say, oh, this person didn't mention it, but they were also going through. Yeah, you can say that about anything. You can say that about anything. But I'm saying a trauma bond is me and you are willingly. You said you was going through this. Hey, I just got out of this relationship. Me too. I just got out of the. And now y'all talking every day. Y'all this, y'all that, and y'all have trauma bonded. Y'all bond is off of trauma. Me and my therapist bond is over my dollar. That bond is broken when that dollar is gone.
okay.
You and that person that you trauma bonded with, whether y'all got the trauma still present or not, y'all bond is based upon that. So now y'all are deeply ingrained with each other's emotional and all that mental and all that shit like that. And so no, I don't think trauma bonds are good because that's just two people just bleeding on each other and nothing comes from that. I don't think trauma bonds are good. I think that bonds are good, but not a trauma. A traumatic bond is good. No.
Either that person could have done something to unallow themselves or not. People go through school where they're stressed about this and that, and somebody else is stressed about it. Oh, hey, you done this class? Yeah, I've done this class. Okay, cool, whatever. They come together, they get the class done. Guess what? That's a trauma bond, right? Okay.
No.
Voicey.
Where's the trauma at?
The
Just because they
class
did
is,
something together that was hard, that was trauma? They bonded over shared interests. That makes it trauma.
you just said that they just went through this. They just went through this, shared interests, and then
Yeah,
they
but I'm talking
bonded.
about trauma from relationships. I'm saying that specifically to you for a reason.
It's sometimes it's specific, then it's broad, and then when I go into depth about what you're saying, you switch it again. So I'm trying to figure
Let's just
out where
say,
you want me to go.
let's just keep it
Where
simple.
you want me
Just
to go?
wherever you go, I'm going to stay on that path. Just keep going.
There are so many things that people have trauma about, and just because they bond with somebody else that's going through that same trauma doesn't make it bad. People become
Okay.
best friends. People become soulmates. People become in relationships. They get married. All these things come from trauma bond.
Mm-hmm.
But
And that's a good thing. You said that's a good thing.
I said it's not always a bad thing.
So is it a good thing or no?
It's good and bad, because some people end up getting with people that aren't good for them. They just end up being a fill to the void that they already had.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always bad. You just said it's completely bad. 0 out of 0 recommend.
Okay.
Well, that's it.
I'm just walking the path of what you're saying. That's okay. I got you. I got it.
Nevertheless, trauma bonding is not a bad thing. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm. Hmm. Have you been in a trauma bond?
Yeah, I have.
Why are you not in it anymore?
Growth.
Oh, how many have you been in more than one trauma bond?
I have. Yeah.
Oh, why are you not still in it? Is the answer still growth?
Growth.
Did you okay? So did you ever experience a good trauma bond?
Yes, I have.
Why are you not still in it?
I am.
You're in a good trauma bond?
Yes, I am.
I hate that for you.
You don't have to. It's okay. He's still my best friend to this day.
He
Yeah.
I hope that y'all understand. I have been trying to keep us on one topic. And then when I let him lead the topic of relationships, he goes somewhere else. I want to be explicit to say that he is not homosexual. So when he says he is talking about. probably a friend or something like that. Y'all just clearly heard him take it all the way off topic.
How you gonna
We were
say
talking
you
about
want me to
relationships.
lead the topic? I lead it, and
I
then
wanted
now
you
you
to
take it
no, no,
back
no,
to
because we were on
relationship.
relationships, and you said I was on relationship. I took it off. I said take it. You on relationship, stay on relationship.
I mentioned a
You
lot of things. I
right,
mentioned
but I thought you were staying on the topic
right, but if
of
I'm leading it, it's
relationship.
gonna go wherever I want it to go.
Well, no, because you're supposed to lead it. What we were talking about, we were talking about relationship. You just pointed out the fact that I deviated when I brought up examples to get you to understand what I'm talking about. They were non-relationship based. So if you're going to lead it, you pointed out, hey, we're not on the relationship train. Then I'm like, all right, cool. You drive the train then. Then I
Right.
get on it. You like, we on the family reunion train, bitch. What happened to the relationship train that you said you was driving? That you was mad that I wasn't leading you on?
Because focusing everything on one specific area
Makes
when
it clear
there's
to the listener and it makes it clear to us of
it
what we're
makes it
talking about. And that's what we're talking about. It's just relationship. Just one example, just relationships. That was it. Just relationships.
if
That was it.
if that's the area that you want to go, okay, we're gonna talk about
Yes,
just
just
relationship.
just just keep it simple. Because there's a lot of factors in the human experience. We can't talk about all of them. We probably never will be able to talk about all the factors and all the things of a human experience. And so I kept saying the same thing over and over and over again. If I am healing, or if you expose a wound from trauma from my last relationship, it is wrong for me to ask you to still be my partner and help me heal because you're my partner and you're supposed to love me and be there for me, yada yada yada. That is a trauma bond, and I'm
That's
not trying to trauma bond with anybody. And then you said trauma bond, it could be a good thing, and then you gave examples outside of relationship. You gave relationship and outside of
right.
relationship.
But
So
if
when I'm asking you about, so let me be clear again with my question. When I'm asking you about the trauma bonds, I'm asking you specifically about relationship. Have you been in a relationship trauma bond?
no,
So what are you going based off of to say whether it's good or bad? That
the
it can be
outcome,
sometimes good and sometimes bad. The
the
outcome of
outcome,
what? Of what?
the relationship.
Whose?
I literally said people get married, people find
No.
soulmates, people them are relationships. So what are you saying?
Okay. How do you know that it was a trauma bond? Who do you know? I'm saying, where are you getting your data from? Do you know these people
I
that were
do know
trauma
people,
bonded?
yeah, family members and friends. Yes, I do.
Okay, so you know that's where you're getting it from. You're not getting it from personal experience. You're
Yeah,
getting
I can't because I don't have experience with a trauma bond
that's what I was trying to
that
ask you
worked
because I'm
out
like, if
because
it's a trauma bond and it's sometimes good, sometimes bad, but then you said all of yours is bad. I'm like, where are you getting the sometimes good data from?
well
That's why
I
I was just trying to understand if you were saying it from you or if you're saying you've seen it around somewhere. So you've seen it around somewhere and you're outside looking in is, well, these two people who have trauma, but do you know specifically that their trauma was relationship based?
yes
Okay, so you're saying this can be a good thing because guess what? These two people who have trauma, they got married.
yeah
Yay. Okay, so that's what you go based off of. Okay, gotcha.
right even my parents that was a trauma bond.
Did you like that?
Well, it took me a while to figure that out, but did I
But I'm
like
saying,
it
did you like with the output that you were getting from that relationship as a kid?
as a kid? I mean, I wasn't just there; I was there and in
Did,
East Texas. But
right. Did
from
you?
what I got from them, yeah,
So
they
you
met.
liked it. You enjoyed it. You do that all over again. You loved that they were together. You enjoyed
Well,
that
my parents,
experience with them too. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that's good. So that's a close to home example of okay, it can sometimes be good. It's good for the kids that we got a trauma bond. Okay, I just wanted to know what you're pulling your examples off of. I still think trauma bonds are horrible. I don't think that people should be in trauma bonds. I think that these people should go and heal and
right.
go
But
from
if
there.
they don't know how to heal, they end up doing something catastrophic to themselves or people around them. The emotions will take form in something physical, mental, or emotional to where it would damage them and the people around them.
And those people should be getting into relationships.
If someone can tolerate or help them, why not?
Mm,
People
okay.
don't know how to heal by themselves. People don't know how to structure or organize things that they're going through by themselves. That's why they turn to other people. And it don't start off as in like, oh, I'm going through this. Can we be together? No, they become friends first. They communicate first, then they become friends, and then it progresses. things progress. People don't just automatically just go into a relationship just because they're in trauma. No. But as a partner that's talking to someone that's dealing with trauma, you'll know what is going on, how to deal with it, how to be there for them, how to talk to them, how to communicate. And if it happens again along down the line, guess what? We've been through this before. So guess what? I can help you get through this again. We can talk, we can draw, we can do whatever that helped last time to help heal you this time. And if it don't work, guess what? We'll find another method. Being outside of the loop, dealing with somebody, they're like, oh, well, I'm going through this. I got to get away from you. They deal with it, come back. Okay, I'm ready now. Okay. Now something happened later on down the road. And then guess what? Oh, I thought I was healed from it, but I'm not. I got to go again. Like, what? If I was there in the beginning to know what you was going through and how to help you deal with it, I could have been helping you instead of you going to do it by yourself. I'm your partner. Let's communicate. That's what compromise and communication is. I'm dealing with something, I'm going through something, and I want to help you because that's what I do. If I say I care for you that much, it's the least that I can do. Why wouldn't I want to do that? Why wouldn't I want to see my person win? Because every day is not going to be a sunshine and rainbow day. There'll be days that's sad, upset, depressed, mad, and it ain't got nothing to do with the partner. It has something to do with something else outside life. But guess what? Once you feel that, and then you bring it inside our relationship, so guess what? Now it's messing up our chemistry, and I don't know what's going on unless you tell me. So let's deal with it together. You ain't gotta leave. I'm right here. Hey, I'm right here.
That sounds lovely. That sounds beautiful. Sounds like Disney. Sounds like Disney. I get it. That's what people want to hear nowadays because people don't want to be lonely nor be by themselves. People can't stand being by themselves. So, I get it.